Hello, today's date is February 12th, 2008, and it's about quarter till 12, 11:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to record my workout for today. Today I was required to run on my treadmill for a total of 10 miles at a 7 minute and 36 second per mile pace. Unfortunately, my left knee gave out early in the run, and I had to slow it down to 6 miles per hour. Actually, I started out at 6 miles per hour because actually 5 miles per hour, but I did that for like 10 seconds practically. It was just unbelievably painful. Now, this is not the kneecap problem I've been having. This actually was a sore knee that I had from yesterday from running on the treadmill at Bally's in Westlake, Ohio. And it's actually in the side of my knee at the joint, so it was very sore. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have this problem with my training. I'm going to have to take a week off or whatever. But what wound up happening was I did about 39 minutes at 6 miles per hour, and then I worked my way to 7 miles per hour for another 18 or 20 minutes, and then I did most of the rest of the run at 8 miles per hour with a small section with 7 miles per hour. But here was the breakdown. I burned off 1,063 calories, I ran 8.71 miles, and I ran for 78 minutes, and I averaged 8:57 per minute, which was way above where I was supposed to go. I was supposed to be have a much better score. Like I said, I was supposed to be at a 7:36 per mile pace, but unfortunately things happen, and you just got to go with the flow. And tomorrow I got a kind of a pressured run tomorrow. And I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to do this one. This is a speed interval run. It's only 30 minutes long, but I've got to alternate between 5:36 per mile for 30 seconds and then 7:36 per mile for 30 seconds. So you're going to just be going every 30 seconds. I'm going to be alternating between this interval here, and it seems pretty tough, but it's doable if my knee's in good shape. I can do these 30 minutes. It's going to be tough because 5:36 per mile comes out to like about 10.7 miles per hour. I could probably get away with doing 10.6 miles per hour because my treadmill's fast, but I'll still have to basically do that average around 10.7 miles per hour and then back to 8 miles per hour. So it's going to be a tough run, especially with my knee being the way it is, because you always want to try to work a system out. Basically, on my recap, I put needed to run 10 miles at a 7:36 per mile pace. Could not do because left knee joint was sore from yesterday's run. The kneecap was not what was bothering you, but actually the joint tissue on the left side of your left knee. You were eventually able to increase the speed to 8.0 miles per hour, but it took a while. Then I put, remember to keep putting the glucosamine cream on your knee and make sure you do adequate stretches. Otherwise, you're going to have to limit your run times. Use discretion when running tomorrow. If your knee still feels sore, then take the day off. Good job for persevering. Smiley face. Yeah, it was a tough run today, but you know what? I compliment myself because I got 87% of the distance done, because 8.7 miles per hour is 87% of 10 miles, and so I do give myself credit where credit's due. I have to. You always have to remember that if you run into situations where you cannot perform to your optimal level, you want to do 80 to 90%. And if you can't, then you can't. My knee was so sore when I got on that treadmill. I almost wound up having to twist my other knee or leg trying to, slow the treadmill down, and I wound up pulling the emergency plug on it because I says, you can't do this. I tried to start it at 8 miles per hour. It was just unbelievable. So let this just be a word to the wise about injuries. Don't let temporary setbacks hold you back. If you can run out a painful situation, like if your knee or your shin is hurting you, and within 10 minutes you can run out the pain, I recommend doing it. Yes, that's correct. Do it. But if it is so sore that you can't run it out and it's just getting more painful, you need to stop and say, time out. Because the reason I have that philosophy is because I feel that by going out there and looking for excuses to not run, you wind up just looking for a cheap, easy way out. And there's just no way I could afford to do that in my training. Here I am. I'm training to run Boston. Oh, by the way, it's been 3 days since I had a beer now, and knock on wood, I'm kicking some butt. I haven't been drinking beer, and I wanted to drink today, and I said, you know what? No, you can't be drinking beer. You got to keep training like you're doing, because you've got 2 more months, a little over 2 months before, actually 10 weeks before this run. and you've got to be in shape for it. You can't be looking for cheap, easy ways out. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep working hard. Keep training the way you've been training, and just work hard at it. And don't give up, and don't become a quitter. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. I try to look at it that way, and I look at there's this boxing match coming up between these two great fighters, Kelly Pavlik and Jermaine Taylor, and I'm thinking both of these fighters have got to be totally training their hearts out to be at the top of their sport, because neither fighter, one of course won the last fight, Kelly Pavlik, but it was a very tough fight, as far as, they both are great competitors, and they can't afford to take off time, and I highly doubt they're drinking beer during their training, and I don't need to be doing that either. So my flashlight, my thing is going off, and it's saying that I'm running out of battery. So today's date is February 12th, 2008, and I'm out of here.